What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So, I was looking for a new game in the vein to Duskwood, the reality games that they do, which is so funny to say reality games and then games again. Along those lines, such as like Queen's River. And I found one, it was like way down below on the Google search list for similar games, and it was called Between Us. Now, it looked just like all the other ones, at least the screenshots and stuff did. Popping in, we have what should we call you, detective, and what gender are you attracted to? This is telling me we might have a good one here. Might have a good one. Not just a basic, chatting thing, and then you gotta wait hours and hours and hours. I mean, we're going to jump in and we're going to find out if, this is going to be good. I'm hoping it's good. And, just it looked really interesting. So, we're going to go ahead and here and get started. And also, before we do that, just a little reminder, I do now have memberships available. So if you are interested in supporting my channel, that would be awesome, and you get all kinds of perks with it, such as emojis you can use. You get shout outs, when you become a member. Sometimes you even get access to my videos before anyone else. So if there's like a game you're really interested in and you want to see it before everybody else gets to see it, look at becoming a member. I'm pretty sure that's in my Red Sisters Elite one, and yeah, so I mean, it's got some nice perks. Just my way of saying thank you for becoming a member and supporting me and my channel. And like I always say, if you're not able to do that, just you watching my videos and leaving me a like, that's just as well, and I appreciate it all. So let's go ahead. My name is Azrael. Okay, what gender are you attracted to? So your response will shape the unfolding story. Well, I do like my men, so we're going to go man, or you can do woman, or prefer not to say, which I'm curious if that would maybe not give you any love interest, or maybe it kind of opens them all. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and press enter. Okay, episode 1, welcome to Between Us, Detective. Begin your journey now as we work towards the forthcoming chapters. So I don't know how many, episodes there are. But we know that we've got at least one, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, record the call. It says Max and James. The guys, Bo Pole, start recording your screen now. No cameras, they'll see you. Okay, James is now online. What? Are you high again? I'll do. Oh, we're already getting a phone call. Now, it's funny, it's actually buzzing instead of actually making a sound, so we'll accept it.
I think somebody's on the roof. Or somebody's at the door. They're surrounding me. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was pretty good for, for a video. Okay, what was that all about? And who are you? Okay, what the fuck was that? What is going on? Is this some kind of prank? Okay, so let's see if we can click on our group. Okay, so we can. No gallery, no media. Let's see if we can click on Max. Okay, so there are Instagram links probably to the gentleman here. Today's the tomorrow you worried about yesterday, but there's no gallery or media. Okay, but James Draco has some. And in a moment, life is changed. So let's check out the pictures. very reality gamesy. I like it. I like it a lot so far. So they do, have all that type of stuff. Let's go back really quick. Now we have apps here, settings. Okay, so there's our clues. Here's our settings. There we go. Okay, so let's turn up the sound because that was a little low for the first video. I'll make sure that I, up that. So I'm saying that now, so you'll probably see that and notice that later on. Okay, so vibrations, music volume. We'll leave music the way it is, because YouTube's kind of a pain when it comes to that. We also have a currency here. So obviously there's going to be some mini games. But let's go ahead and head back into the chat. Okay, so who are you? Okay, so what the fuck was that? What's going on? Is this some kind of prank? Look, what's going on? I don't understand what's happening. My friend Max was in this video. Do you know him? Okay, so Max brought us in. And James is a friend of Max. Okay, so we don't know Max, but somehow he knows us. I have no idea who this guy is. I'm really confused right now. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Like, I'm really confused. Okay, it just sent us to About Max. James, Rose, Erwin, Emmeline, Mateo, and Elena are now online. Hey, everyone. It's been 3 months since we last caught up at Max's party. And I know this isn't the usual way of reaching out, but something's off. Max is nowhere to be found. He added me and someone else to the group and wrote the guy's Bo Pull. Just a sec. Bo Pull. This is the video. Okay, so that's the video we just watched. This is very, very RG-like, and I love it. I'm guessing we're the guys he was talking about since he didn't seem to have any other friends. He also mentioned no cameras because they're keeping an eye on us. I know it's a bit confusing, but let's hold off on video calls for the time being. Okay, so Rose, are you serious right now, or is this some kind of joke? Emmeline, is he dead? What the fuck? James, what is this? This can't be some kind of prank, can it? Yeah, cut the crap, man. This isn't cool at all. I don't know what to say right now. No, guys, it's real. I'm not joking. I'm just as baffled as you are. Who's the stranger? Okay, I was going to say, like, how long are they going to keep talking before they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Who's the person in the chat that you just added? Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to scroll back through here. Let's go. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can click on the top here. I do like how fast the chatting goes. It's really nice. I like it when it goes a little bit faster. So you don't feel like you're waiting forever. Okay, so we have Mateo. It says, hey, are you ready? Are you reading my status again? Okay, so it's just pictures. They might not have an actor for this one yet. Can't click on his main picture. We have Elena. I started out with nothing and I still have most of it. Okay, so there's a couple photos there. I do like the fact that they are real photos. It's nice. You know, they don't seem AI. This is Rose, by the way. I didn't say that when I clicked on her. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Okay, so there was no character in here. Might not have an actress for that one. We have Emmeline. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Oh, those look delicious. Okay, so we have an actress pictured here. Does look like the same, just different hairstyles there. And then we have Erwin. All the pictures of him are like blurred out. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Oh, yummy. I love food pictures. Oh man, that looks delicious. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It looks delicious. Nice. Okay, so that is nice to see. No AI photos, actual people. Like I said, some of them are just like landscapes, so that could be they either just don't have an actor right now or an actress. And maybe in the later chapters that might change. Okay, so let's go. Hi, who are you people? Sorry about your friend Max. Like, hi, who are you? Oh my God, Max, I can't believe it. What are we going to do? Max added us to a group and said, the guys bow pull before videoing us. I wonder what that means. What is your name? I like how they just like outright ignored me. Like, I'm hi, who are you people? And instead of like introducing themselves, they just start talking again. And then like, what is your name? Afterthought. I'm very sore at that word because that's not the first time somebody has thought of me as an afterthought. You know who you are. Okay, my name is Azriel. I am Charlie. Why would I say I'm Charlie if I picked my name out in the beginning? Okay, no, I'm Azriel. Charlie's our best friend. All right, what's your connection with Max? I don't know him. No connection. Like, I don't know Max. I don't know your friend, but I'll do my best to help you. We don't know anything about you. Speak up. Okay, how do you know it's a kidnapping? Sorry, guys, I don't know. How do you know it's kidnapping? I mean, the dude's had mask. I can't be that dumb of a character. Look, I'm really sorry. I don't know. What are you saying? It's pretty clear what I just said. Are you sure it's a kidnapping? Maybe it's a murder. I don't want to freak him out. So we'll say, are you sure it's a kidnapping? All right, so you confess. Oh, you think I did it. Oh, is that what we're doing here? Are you fucking with us? Guys, this whole situation is weird. I would suggest to all of you to take a step back, take a deep breath, and just relax. Azrael, could you give us a hint of why Max would add you in the chat with me and send this weird phrase? Could you enlighten us? What do you do for a living? Mateo, if you need to know all that, you got to take me to dinner first, boy. Okay, you need to take me to dinner, find out what I do for a living, find out about my life, and then I will enlighten you about me. No freaking way. I don't trust you. Tell me about you. Devs, I love it. You have hit the spot because most of these games, I'm like begging for them to keep me in the chat or, oh, no, look, I want to help. I didn't do it. I'm so sorry. But this one is like, screw you, man. I don't owe you anything. I got pulled into this. You tell me about you. How about that? You want me to be open? You have to be open. Okay, so I don't trust you. Tell me about you. I love it. We don't trust you either. I would react the same way. Azrael doesn't know us. Choosing not to open up to us, I get it, but it does complicate things. Okay, so James the level-headed one. Mateo's the jerk, okay? But the jerk's always so cute. But James is, he's the level-headed one. I would call him like the leader of the group. He's kind of going to keep everybody together. Okay, so thank you or correct. Look, let's thank him. Look, you're right. I know it does complicate things, but y'all coming at me at once. Our friend plays it rough. I'll bite. I'll go first. Oh, he bites. I'm a cop. I'm glad you know the rules of being a cop. You do have to tell me if you are a cop. So, guys, let's show some good faith to start getting somewhere with our guest here. But that's very interesting. We have a cop in the group. So I'm very curious if Mr. Officer here is going to be able to get us some information as we move through this game. Okay, Rose is an investigative analyst. I analyze data and clues for investigations, if that makes sense. Holy shit! Two geniuses that I don't have to solve everything for. Mateo, I own a few high-end bar restaurants in New York, London, and Dubai. Oh, I'm going to be definitely, he's taking me to dinner. Elena, I work as a dancer. And Emmeline, I'm a data analysis. James is a businessman. Okay. He's a businessman. Come on, man. You are so cute and down to earth. Azrael, this guy is wiping his ass with dollar bills. Can you please tell us who you are? I'm very curious. Mateo, can we focus here? Thank you, Rose. As you understood, dear Azrael, I am someone with resources. Now, as Rose says, let's focus, shall we? It's your time to tell us a bit about you. We're curious, too. Oh, okay, so we could be a private investigator. Now, I don't know if that's a full thing, or if we go with the I need some answers, if they're going to ask us again and we get different choices, or if we automatically are a private investigator. Now, this is very, very interesting because let's see how far we can scroll. Ooh, so far it's keeping everything. I like that. So Mateo owns restaurants, but what is really cool is the fact that we have a police officer in the group, and we have what did she say, an evidence analyzer, which would basically be like a forensic, I'm assuming, a forensic, here we go. Yeah, an investigative analyst, which to me that says since she analyzes data and clues for investigation, she's a crime scene investigator, okay? Those are the ones that go in, they make sense of everything like she says here, and, they solve it for clues. Why do you need me, though, if you you got these two? You guys got this. I'm going to back out for now, because you all have this. But I do like that. So we have a police officer. We have a CSI. Now, Mateo owns a bunch of restaurants, so there's nothing with that one. Elena's a dancer. Emmeline is a data analysis. Okay, so that could be a lot of things. And then we have James, who's a businessman. So he can fund whatever we need to get this search for Max going. I find that very, very interesting. I like that a lot. Although it's funny because Elaine's like, I'm a dancer, and everybody else has these high-tech business jobs. It's so funny. Okay, so we're going to say that we're a private investigator because you know what? We technically are. We have gone through so many cases. We have saved so many people. We have dealt with supernatural issues, kidnappings and things like that. We're a private investigator. Which would make sense amongst what all Max's friends are. Wow, interesting. So we have serious help here. Still, I believe cops should handle this case, not us. Okay, well then we'll hand it over to Mr. Officer. Okay, Azrael, gotta say you have an attitude. I give you the attitude. Girl, you have not seen an attitude. I didn't give you an attitude, but I didn't give you one. I'm very just close-knit to myself, okay? That's why I'm a private investigator. Okay, so can anyone explain the text from Matt? What the hell is bull pull? Bull pull. Now, that's either going to be a group, or it's going to be maybe something he was trying to type out and didn't get to type everything before he sent it. Okay, so what the hell is bull pull? Or bow pull? I don't know what bow pull means. It's not Italian either. Thanks, Matt. Does Max have any enemies? Who is closest to Matt? Look, does he got any enemies? Like, people that hate him? Like, what does Max do for a living? Did we discuss that? I don't think we did. Okay, I don't think so. James might know as they're closer. We are closer. Okay, new clues. James is Max's closest friend. Okay, that's why I figured when he got pulled in and he's kind of like the leader type. Max is more of an introvert. He doesn't usually spill his feelings to everyone. However, he opens up to me when he has issues. I'm a good listener. Okay, so since we got this clue, I wonder if we can look at our app that has the clues. Let's see if we can go back here. Oh, neat. That's so cool. I like it. It looks like a little binder. That's cool. So James is Max's closest friend. So that's kind of nice. So if there's things that come up in the story, like in some games like these, they give you that clue, but maybe later on or chapters in, you don't remember what came up. So that's really cool that we're going to be able to, keep stuff like that and know what's going to be used for a clue. Okay, so all right, but why you and me? That's nice, but why the two of us? Okay, look, why you and me though? Like, I don't know, Max. Maybe because we are a potential hot combination? I don't know. Well, James, you flirting with me. I think he trusts me to lead this case and work on it with you because I can hire you and pay you, and he knows how practical I am. Okay, it's not about the money for me. It will cost you for sure. Okay, look, I'm going to be nice. We're going to pretend like we're a private investigator, and we're like, you know what? It's not about the money. It's about saving lives. In real life, I would probably say, look, you're going to have to pay me. But but no, it's not about the money for me. I will help you look for your friend. It's always about the money, dear. Guys, just a thought, but when he was texting, it seemed like he was in panic mode. Like he knew something bad was going down. Maybe he was texting without looking at his phone. Maybe it's a misspelling. See, that's what I thought too. Maybe he was typing so fast because what was going on and he was trying to make sure we were online to do that video call. Maybe, that's why that happened. Okay, that smart rose makes sense. I don't think so. I mean, it would make sense. I'm not necessarily sure that is what it is. I think it's going to be something bigger down the line. But let's see if there's like any like relationship points if you agree with somebody. So we'll just say that smart rose makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so, no relationship score, it looks like. But that's just good to know, kind of just testing some things that we've seen in other games. Okay, check the letters around B. What letter is next to P? Okay, so it was Bo-Pol. So check the letters around B. Okay, so I get what they're saying. They're saying look at the letters on the keyboard around the B. Okay, so I can't pull up a chat thing. But I think it's V, N, and G, and H. What letter's next to P? And I think the letter next to P is O. So I don't know. If it was anything, it would probably be more of a mistype with the B. So let's go with check the letters around B. V, N, H, G. Hey, I was right. I guess we have our answers. Not sure yet, but it looks like it. I guess. Okay, we'll just go with not sure yet, but, it looks like it. It could be that, but I don't think it is. Okay, guys, this should be a police case. Well, you're the officer. You take over it. I'll report it first thing tomorrow. No, Rose, this is my job. I'll take care of it. Oh, I'm liking Erwin. I agree this is a police case, not ours. He's like really firm and direct. I Googled it, and I think it has something to do with polar bears or the North Pole. Check what it says. Dude, it's not polar bears. Oh my god, it's too small. Can I zoom in? Okay, I can zoom in. Why they talk around me. Polar bear in Arctic. Teaming up to save polar bears in their Arctic home stories. Polar bear. The guy's Bo-Pol. That's what came up. Okay, and then there was a pastor thing. So, pastor? Dude, you aiming to be a priest? What the freaking hell are you searching for? Emmeline, don't speak about hell when he is around. It's a sin. Everyone moving forward, I would like you to be careful with your language, please. No curses, and please repent, maybe. The end is near. Maybe it's something in the North Pole, and he would like us to find out. Something to explore. The ads do mention polar bears. I mean, like, dude, your friend is missing, and here you're joking about become a pastor. Polar bears. Like, dude. Okay, it's no pole, guys. I guess no police. I think it says North Pole. Okay, what says North Pole? That's what he was trying to say, North Pole? No pole. I get it, because the POL. I guess no police? We'll go with that one. Well then, Azrael, this one makes sense. No polarization? It could, but why? It doesn't make sense. I think it's no police. But why no police doesn't make sense either. If you put G, it's go pol, meaning go to the police. It's common sense. Do you know what is the problem with common sense? It's common. And why would Max suggest going to the police? It's a no-brainer. He wouldn't suggest that. It's something else. Azrael, you're taking the lead on this case. And who are you to make this decision? He's Mr. Moneybags. You're not the captain here, James. Erwin is right. It's a police matter. Our friend asks for no police. I know it's somehow my job, but it means that we shouldn't trust the police. Okay, new clue. Bo Pol means no police. I mean, that would make sense if he's being watched, because he's saying, look, don't bring the police into this. So that could make sense. Oh, I'm not going to do a review right now. I am enjoying it. We'll click no. I'll review it, I promise. But usually no just puts you back in there, and sometimes yes takes you to the Google Play Store, so we don't want to do that. Okay, so no police, so revolutionary. Feels like I'm 15 again. That's insulting, guys. You say that you don't trust me or my colleagues. No offense, but I don't trust the police. Max doesn't want the police in this. Look, I don't have a problem with police. You know, they do their job. But, so I'm not going to go with no offense, but I don't like, because I don't feel that way. I have police officers in my family, so I don't feel that way at all. Max doesn't want the police involved in this. That's what he's saying. Whatever these guys are, I think he believes the police are not going to help. Okay, not everyone is a dirty cop. There are decent officers out there. If somebody threatens you or when you're in danger, you call the police, don't you? We put our lives in danger for you, so I would like some respect. Anyways, I believe that you're making an emotional decision here. Erwin, a quick question for you. How many donuts do you eat per day? It's part of your job, right? That's such an old joke. Okay, FYI, I eat salads, motherfucker. It doesn't sound great either. Azrael, what is your favorite food? Your answer might just shape my key on your character. Everything but meat? Oh, fuck that. No. I eat meat. Everything but green. But I eat vegetables too. Okay, so this doesn't help me. Like, you should have let me pick like pizza, steak, something like that. Look, I eat meat. I'm a steak girl. I eat hamburgers. Like, I'm dead. So we'll just say everything but green. Sorry, Erwin. That's a step closer to becoming friends. However, can you be more specific? Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me be more specific. Just give me a pizza. I'm a pasta fan. Just give me burgers. I'm a carnivore, meat all day. Hell yeah. The bottom one for sure. But, because I do love me a steak. I love me a steak. I love me a burger. And I love pasta. But honestly, it's so hard because I love pizza and I want to pick pizza. But, I love steak. I love beef, period. Just like any kind of beef. I just love it. But I'm going to have to go with pizza. Look, just give me pizza. I love pizza because you can put meat on your pizza. Italian food is the best. Oh, dude, don't. I'm so hungry right now. Why are you doing this to me, Mateo? You're a jerk. Guys, please get serious and stop acting like teenagers. Erwin, maybe work with Rose first. Max said no police. Let's respect that. Okay, he did say no police, but Rose is a forensic analysis, basically. So let's say, look, maybe we just work with the two of them. You work with Rose, therefore, you're a police officer. She does like forensic science stuff. Works for me. Let's work together as a team. I mean, so that way we do have the police involved. He's involved. And if something goes really bad, then he can take it to the force. May I say something? We don't even know if it's no police. We are making decisions on assumptions which may not be accurate. Yes, I agree. We're speculating. It's stupid, guys. Azrael, I'll provide you whatever you need. Erwin, I believe that as a capable cop, you can take it to the police, but first work with Rose and the rest of us, as Azrael said. I will repeat myself. Who put you in charge, James? You're not the boss here. I am. I'm the boss. Based on the situation, I am the law here. We got laws. Not you. Listen, Mr. Law and Order. Max chose to trust me with this, not you. I've got the resources to contribute to the case, making it easier for me to support the detective. Unless, of course, you want to cover the expenses out of your own salary. And yes, sir, you're the law, but Max has his reasons. Can you respect that? What a brute. Azrael, I would like to help. Me too. Oh, Azrael, as you can see, we have a couple of Sherlocks here. Love the spirit. I will support you with whatever you need. Never forget, this is about our friend. Okay, sorry, everyone. I just noticed on my OBS, it did kind of get stuck around. I think it was around here. Actually, it might have got stuck on this clue here. So here, I'll just scroll really quick, so you can kind of see who was saying what in the conversations. I don't know why my OBS does that to me sometimes. So that means you might have missed the Italian food. So there you go. Luckily, I noticed it, and it should be working now. But I hate when it does that to me. Okay, so there we go. Now I was gonna make a comment. It was based off of what James had said. Oh, I'll provide whatever you need. Yeah, James, I need a penthouse and I need, like a Dodge Viper and, like $1 million. And having all of those things is really going to help me solve this case. I mean, just so you know. So, okay. Okay, never forget, people, this is about our friend. Okay, so how do you all know each other? Okay, but let's ask how they all know each other. Someone is curious. A long story. It goes back 10 years. We are in our 30s now, Azrael. Okay, so they met in college? Yeah, when the dinosaurs ruled the world. I don't get how you all are playing it so cool. James, how the hell can you make jokes right now? She is right. Get serious. Our friend is missing and we are acting like life is normal. How do you know we are not, we are not next? Yeah, she has a point. It's freaking me out a bit. I just locked my doors and all my windows. Yeah, wise decision, Emmeline. I would suggest all of you to do the same. Come on, poopy pants. Adding humor won't change anything in our tough situation. Plus, who says he's dead? Getting all sad and serious based on assumptions. What if it's just a prank? Until I'm 100% sure he's dead, I'm not diving into depression mode. It's not humor, it's like you don't care. So Azrael, me, Emmeline, Erwin, and Mateo were together from university. Yeah, James showed up with a Ferrari and his girlfriend at uni alumni party that we were having, but you know how these parties are. A few people invited more people, so it ended up becoming a big party. By the way, James, I never asked you, who invited you to this party? A friend of my girlfriend, Melissa, got an invite and told us to come along. She hyped it up, calling it a party of the year. I figured, why not? I'm always up for a good party. What are the odds? I remember when we saw him, we said, who is this show-off? He was super eccentric. White pants with a red silk shirt to match his red Ferrari. I mean, what the fuck? He was dressed like the mafia. Here we go again, blah, blah, blah. So Mateo was pretty eager to meet him, and later he brought him into the gang. Okay, so in a Ferrari, what about Max and Elaine? Okay, look, we already knew he's a businessman and has tons of money. But I am curious about Max and Elaine. As you understand, James is an idiot. He's a narcissist and he likes bragging. Azrael, I joined just a year ago as a friend of Mateo. First, it's not bragging if it's true. It's called facts. Second, I am not a narcissist at all. I just wanted to join the party with my Ferrari and my hot girlfriend. It's called fun. You should try it. Also, Elena, my dear, friend of Mateo. Plus, Mateo has a Maserati. Don't talk about showing off. Thank you. You are children, guys. Max is missing and you're acting like juveniles. Anyways, Max was the bartender who saved James's ass that night. Some guy started messing with his girlfriend and James got jealous. No. It's not about jealousy. Nobody is messing with my friends or getting in my territory without my permission. These guys invaded my space by starting to tease Melissa. Relax, man. Your territory? Are you an emperor? Emmeline, don't speak to our king like that. Mateo, go hunt a polar bear or become an exorcist and drop the sarcasm. Anyway, I politely asked them to back off, and the guy decided to hit me. I tried to hit back, but his buddy sneaked up behind me and landed a blow hard to my head. Ooh, he sucker punched you. That's when Max leaped off the bar and took them down. Actually, I helped. The funny part was that it was Max's first day at work. True. So when the night was wrapping up, I gave Max a big thanks and tossed him a $500 tip to show my gratitude. Then this dude Max told me, if that scene wouldn't happen, how much would you tip with me? How much would you tip me? I said $50. Then he said, give me 50, and in the future, just steer clear of places with rowdy drunk dudes to avoid unnecessary drama. I was shocked. I mean, who does this? Okay, Max seems like a cool guy. James, you were a bit too much. I mean, Max seems like a cool guy. Yeah, he is cool. Listen, James, don't make it about you. I don't think anyone here sees you as cool or normal. Actually, you are far from it. It's common sense. Again, with common sense. Anyway, from that night, I started going to this bar very frequently and we became friends. Okay, how come? Interesting. Do you make friends with that ego? Oh my gosh. I mean, do you make friends with that ego? Your ego is awfully big, sir. Let's just say, how come? Interesting. Kind of a weird answer, but look, I am a person with a small circle, and I don't care much about others. I don't feel that I have close friends either. With Max, I feel like someone was there for me without any ulterior motives. He's an old soul, pure, straightforward, direct person. I really respect that. It's not easy to come across people like him. So, as I was the part earner of this bar and Max was the payroll, we started hanging out. Then I introduced Max to the girls, and this is how we all clicked. To come back to our case, I suggest we avoid speaking on the phone with each other. We will not meet. Let's stick to text so Azrael can have proof and maybe some clues from our messages. Okay, I totally agree with Rose. You're all suspects at this point. I mean, true. 9 times out of 10, it usually is somebody in the group that is causing this. But look, I agree with you. Let's stick to text messages. No meeting in person unless I can be there. Thank you, Azrael. Or we have somebody who can encrypt our phones and we can do voice calls. This is ridiculous. I will give you 24 hours to get some proof, then I will take it to the police. Azrael, you are also a suspect. Never forget that. We know nothing about you. 24 hours isn't enough, Erwin. Rose, pull yourself together. As I said before, I will work with you for 24 hours, then it's going to my boss. Okay, Erwin. Guys, I will try to help, even if I put my job at stake. Of course, me too. I will be around to help in any way possible. Same here. We need to find Max. Okay, great. I'll let you all know. I will be around. Let's say, okay, great. I'll let you know. Oh, so now we're getting a call from an unknown.
Be careful, detective. Death is close.
Oh, that was a cool looking mask. I like that. So be careful, detective. Death is close. And then James messaged us. It's kind of neat how it hops into the next character. Although sometimes if you miss things, you're going to have to like exit out and go back into the chat and stuff like that. So it'd be kind of nice just to be able to, sit there for a few minutes and go to the next person on your own. But it is kind of nice to hop over there because then you don't go, oh God, who was I supposed to talk to? Okay, so James said, what do you think are the odds that the killer could be one of us? You never know. I don't see anyone guilty yet. Look, you never know. It could be James for all we know. I was listening to the Man on a Mission song from Oh, the Larceny. Do you know it? Yes, of course. Man on a Mission from Oh, the Larceny. It sounds slightly familiar, but I'm not sure. So we'll just go with no. Okay, game will continue in 23 hours. So in a whole day. Okay. So this is another one of those where it's a timed type thing. Not the biggest fan of those, but it is the perfect place to stop because we can pick up on the next episode of that. Because it actually has been quite a bit with this first chapter. So let's take a look at our clues. So we have James is Max's closest friend, and Bullpool means no police. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Hopefully you have been enjoying seeing the game between us. It's definitely interesting so far. Now, with the fact that we do have this timer, it might mean we don't get mini games, which heck, that would be okay with me because, usually with these newer games, I'm not sure how you all are going to enjoy them. So I kind of space them out. I don't do them back to back like the ones that we all know and love, such as Duskwood or Moonveil, which is the new one now. Moonveil or the RG games, because I know that there's a lot more people that are interested in those. And so, like I said, this was a game that I had just stumbled across, looking for games along that same vein. And, as far as I know, I'm not sure if this is their first game. It kind of looked like it, but I didn't scroll through everything that was listed as theirs. I kind of just downloaded it. So we are going to pop back in, as soon as this is available again. We got to wait a whole day to do it, but you know what? That's okay. It keeps, the game, it makes it feel longer. You can't just breeze right through it. So definitely seems interesting. I like the story so far. So far, we actually have, real actors. It didn't sound like AI for, when we watched Max's video, but, sometimes you can't tell with that, but, it was a real scene. It wasn't AI in that at all. It was actually a real scene, and I'm looking forward to jumping in the game. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of Between Us. Do you think it's going to be, as good as some of the other games that we've played? I'm definitely looking forward to coming back and trying out the next part of episode 1. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.